What you see here is the new Citroën C3. It's coming to India in 2022 and it'll mark the French car maker's entry to the mass segments. Over the course of this video, we'll talk of the key details revealed so far. The C3 is under 4 meters in length and has its crossover cues, but Citroën is steering clear of calling it a compact SUV. The model has been described by the French car maker as a hatchback with a twist. One part of the reason is that a more upright compact SUV is in the French car maker's India product pipeline and will follow the C3. Best categorized as a cross hatchback, the C3 does have the high bonnet look and elevated seating Indian buyers like. Also, the 180 mm of ground clearance is above the norm for hatchbacks. Styling is typical Citroën, quirky and cool, even if the split headlamp setup with LED DRLs on top and the main headlight cluster lower down has been seen before. The lights merge into chrome slats at the grille that slickly fuse into the Citroën logo. There's an interplay of different colors lower down on the bumper with the aluminium scuff plate and orange fog lamp surrounds contrasting with the blacked out air dam and cladding. There'll also be a customization program for buyers to mix and match colors. In profile, the C3 looks compact and tight, and the creases above the wheel arches add some distinction too. The contrast roof, mirrors and cladding embellishment only help to this end. Cladding aside, the C3 also gets roof rails for that crossover look. Things that don't work well are the outdated lift-type door handles and slim tires. The car pictured here features stylized wheel covers and not proper alloys. However, alloys will be part of the options list. The tail end is upright and is home to stylish wraparound tail lamps with light guides designed to replicate the look of the front DRLs. The chunky cladding extends to the rear bumper and the scuff plate is in keeping with that crossover template. Curiously, a rear wiper is missing from the unveiled car, though the final product might get the feature. Boot capacity stands at 315 litres. Citroën's colourful theme continues on the inside as well, with a bright orange panel running the width of the dashboard. The dimpled effect on the panel is interesting, as are the complex-looking AC vents. Taking center stage on the dash is a 10-inch touchscreen infotainment system that will feature Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. There are also nifty clamps to hold your smartphone beside the central and side AC vents. In terms of space for smaller items, there are storage bays at the base of the dash, bottle holders on each of the doors, and 3 USB ports, including 2 at the back, are also included. Images also reveal a chunky 3-spoke steering and a digital instrument cluster, but on the flip side, manual adjust for the mirrors, manual aircon controls, and single-piece front seats with integrated headrests also tell you where costs have been saved. Plastic quality is also something we'll be able to ascertain only when we see the C3 in the metal. Built on a 2.54 meter long wheelbase, the C3, as Citroën puts it, will offer space at par with the best in the segment. Notably, the rear seat bench's bolstering suggests it's been designed for 2 occupants. Also, while the C3 does provide rear headrests, they aren't adjustable. Of the other things, there's no rear center armrest, and a quirk visible in the pics is the position of the rear power window buttons that sit at the center console between the front seats. The C3 will be offered in India with a 1.2-litre turbo petrol engine. Expect power to be in the region of 90 horsepower. Before you ask, there won't be any diesel engine on offer. Transmission options will include a 5-speed manual and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. While no other technical information has been revealed as yet, what's known is that the C3 is based on Group PSA's CMP modular platform that will also form the base of 2 more mass models from Citroën, including the aforementioned compact SUV. It's also important to bring in that along with South America, India will be the lead market for the C3. The model will be manufactured at the Thiruvallur plant near Chennai and impressively will start with over 90% localization levels. Citroën is expected to position the C3 quite aggressively in its segment. Coming to the segment, the C3 will rival models like the Tata Punch and Maruti Suzuki Ignis, and it's safe to assume prices will be in the 5.5 to 8 lakh rupee bracket when the model goes on sale in the first half of 2022. Worth mentioning is that in the run-up to the C3's launch, Citroën will expand its dealer network in India, which is currently only limited to flagship stores in select cities. So that's the basic info on the Citroën C3. What do you think of the model? Do let us know in the comments section below, and if you haven't already, do like the video and subscribe to the Autocar India channel.